of Wunk over there, Pulzano, but he's not here as well. The agenda for today will be the introduction. I will introduce the topic and then we'll talk about the research methodology. Obsolete software requirement is a new topic, so there is no definition, so I introduce a new definition. And then I talk about new requirements, requirements classification. Then I go for obsolete software requirements processes, obsolete software requirements effects on the project, and then requirements engineering processes and obsolete software requirements. How can we put obsolete software requirements into the requirement engineering process? And then I conclude the thesis. To start with, the software project lifecycle go into several stages, as you all know. So we start with requirements, design, implementation, testing, deployment. Maybe some will have maintenance. It's not a discussion, but we are here focusing on requirements. Requirements engineering itself goes into several phases as well. One of which you start with the elicitation, analysis of the requirements, then you specify them, you write them down, then you go for validation sessions, and then you have to manage the requirements. There might be others, and these are not in sequence, so they can be interrelated. You can go for specification and you go back to analysis, so they are not in a sequence. Now, requirement engineering in general, it suffers from several problems, very common problems as well in software engineering. One of which is a human-intensive activity where the human is involved to write, elicit, analyze all the requirements. The second one, we have several stakeholders. We have many stakeholders asking for requirements, and we have lots of conflicts in their interests. Also, we have problems in requirements, like requirements keep changing, requirements are incomplete, requirements are ambiguous because we have several stakeholders. People can express things differently. That makes requirements really ambiguous. Also, we have a big problem, which a growth in number of requirements. Statistics say that there is a 2% monthly. The number of requirements increase. And then also, if we look at the documentation where you write your requirements down, most of the documentation hold outdated requirements, which actually these outdated requirements keep living throughout the project and they are not executed, or they are out of date or obsolete. Also, there is lots of problems